Hi students and families. In this video, we are going to talk about Highlights. Highlights is an awesome digital library from InfOhio that you are going to be able to read hundreds, even thousands of different books in. The books come in fiction and nonfiction, and you can read them yourself or you can even have them read aloud. So we're going to talk about how to access things, how to find a book if your teacher is asking you to read a specific book, and what you need to do to get into the site. Now, when I check Google Classroom, I'm going to see where my teacher, their directions may look different, but somewhere in their directions, they're going to let me know what the district username and district password are for logging in to InfOhio. When you click on the link that your teacher gives you, if they want you to access highlights, it's going to send you right to the infohio.org/resources/item/highlights-library. Now, you don't need to remember all that unless if you want to go there directly. But when I get to this page, I notice this red button here asking me to log in. What I first want to do is click please log in, username and password that my teacher has given me. Keep in mind that username and password, it's the same for everyone in your class, and it is pretty simple to remember. It will get you access to anything in InfOhio. Once you've typed that in, you're going to notice that now I'm signed into North Olmsted City Schools, and I can just click open. Once I click open, I can search through all of the different categories and fiction and nonfiction in this library. Now, there's a ton here as I keep scrolling. And if I don't want to see all of this, I can uncheck anything I don't want to see. Maybe I only want to see nonfiction and I only want books on sports. So I'm going to uncheck everything but sports. Look at that. There's quite a bit of awesome nonfiction books about sports. If I want to read the book, I can click on the book here. If I want to see more information and see what other things I can do with the book, I can click here and I can see sometimes I can read a book, sometimes I can take a quiz, I can see what level the book is at. Maybe this book will be too easy or too hard or just right. And then I can favorite books that I really like. Now, one thing you do have to remember is when you favorite books or if you work on the rewards, it's not going to save all of your work. So every time you come back to highlights, it is going to restart you, and that's how the site works right now, but you'll still be able to read and learn a lot on this site. If your teacher gave you a specific title that he or she wants you to read, you're going to type the name of that title in the box at the top. And I know for my Google Classroom assignment, this teacher gave me the title 100 Things. I need to make sure that fiction's turned on, and I need to go back and turn on all these things because I'm not seeing 100 things yet. Oh, there it is. So when you go to search, make sure all of your categories are checked and fiction and nonfiction are turned on as well. I can find this book. I can click on the book to read it. And then once I'm in the book, I can hit play. I can click through the pages. I can click on words.
Dad and Grandma poked their heads through the doorway. What?
And if I'm not sure about words,
it's time for supper. And we're having...
Sometimes I can highlight them, and sometimes if I don't know what words mean, I can also click on them to get the definitions. I can slow down the book if I need to slow down the book.
It's time for supper. And
I can click on sentences to have them read aloud. When I get finished reading the whole book, it will ask me if I want to take the quiz. And if at any point I'm finished or I need to go back, I can click the home button to go back to the main highlights page and find another book. Now, there are thousands of books. In fact, there's 2,651 books in this library. And then I can click over to videos, and there are lots and lots of videos that are books too. So I can learn more about the world around me and more about fictional characters from the videos as well. When I'm all done, I just close out of the tab, and if I had an assignment in Google Classroom to complete, I want to go back to my assignment and make sure that I do whatever my teacher is asking me to do with that book.